mobile ecosystem has a damn big problem. 1% of the app developers and 1% alone earns more than the remaining 99% combined. In fact, most of these guys can't make enough money to survive. Now, why is that? Well, there's over 3 million apps in the stores, which makes it basically impossible for any of them to get noticed, unless they go for pet promotion. Well, you know what? Pet promotion is very expensive. Nowadays, a mobile game needs as much as $500,000 to get one single shot at success. And why is that again? Well, the existing solutions for acquiring users on mobile, even the most widespread ones like Facebook or Twitter, they suck. Acquiring users on mobile is like shooting in the dark, trying to hit as many eyeballs as possible in order to get a few happy users that will eventually spend time and money in your app. A different company solved a pretty similar problem in 1998 on the web. They allowed users to find their content of interest out of millions of web pages. Do you remember who that was? That was Google. Google solved this with PageRank, that is a way of scoring each individual web page based on its relevance to users. With PageRank, Google enabled a whole web-based economy that eventually led it to become the most valuable company in the world. Today, on mobile, Bubbleye throws that model upside down. With billions of mobile-connected users, how can apps find their most valuable ones? Bubbleye answers with iRank. That is a way of scoring each individual user based on their relevance to each app. Let me give you an example. Say you need to promote a 2D fantasy role-playing game. Now, Facebook, differently than most of the other guys, allows you to target based on demographics, and that's great. So, for example, you have a user who's male, 25 years old in the US, or a user who is male, 25 in the US. Or user 3, who is male, 25 in the US. Which one will you be targeting? Now, Facebook will let you buy them all and hope that one of them will convert. What Bubbleye does is stick faces on those users and find that user 1 is in fact a big nerd who's super fanatic about fantasy and role-playing, and it recommends content that is relevant to him and him only. How does this work? With hard science, meaning that over almost 2 years we have been working on a pretty unique piece of tech that basically blends machine learning, artificial intelligence, natural language processing to allow us to measure relevance. Let me show it to you in action. Say that app, Crossy Road, wants to acquire the best suited, most valuable users. The first thing we do is we measure Crossy Road in itself, and we programmatically understand that it's a fast-paced, dexterity arcade played in short sessions with comic, cartoony content graphics. We then rank every other app and user based on their relevance to Crossy Road. For example, we find that Bouncy Bit is 63% relevant to Crossy Road. And here are common attributes as well as common users. This allows us to recommend Crossy Road to users of Bouncy Bits, as we know it is relevant to them. $10 billion were spent in 2015 alone to acquire users on mobile, up 100% from 2014. And despite this, most app developers still struggle to survive. Bubbleye helps these guys make the most of their marketing budget to acquire those users that they can actually run a sustainable business with. There are two main dimensions that define success in this space. On the one hand, scale, meaning how big of an impact can we make. On the other hand, effectiveness, meaning what user quality can we track. Now, solutions like Facebook definitely have scale, but as we have seen, lack in effectiveness. At the opposite end, manual editorial solutions like WebZines or Pocket Gamer down there provide very well-informed and passionate users, but lack in scale. Bubbleye sits in the sweet spot up there with the highest levels of scalability as it's completely automated. It doesn't rely on any human activity, and it pre-calculates data, just like Google does, so that whenever a request comes, we are ready to serve it right away. At the same time, we drive high user quality, as we recommend content to those users that are genuinely interested in it. The great news is, it actually works. During the MOX program, we got the opportunity to work over a growing amount of data, and we proved our ability to boost the install rate of ad campaigns over 30%. This is just the beginning. At the same time, we also could scale, and we optimized over 1 million installs during the same period of time. Tech is definitely crucial to a product like ours. However, what matters the most is people. Each of our core team members brings in over a decade of experience and passion in one unique piece of the equation. I have been working for several years in machine learning and matchmaking recommendation systems. This is my third startup. I had an exit in 2014. My partner James has run massive mobile ad campaigns, building success for games like Clash of Kings, Tap Titans, and Cheetah Mobile and Event. Bruce, our machine learning specialist, is a PhD with several publications and patents in the past few years. And Roman, our data ninja, is one of the first 50 MongoDB masters in the world. We're working with some of the main players in the mobile advertising space. Through MOX, we signed Gmobi, that is one of the largest and fastest growing mobile ad platforms in Southeast Asia, with over 100 million active users and 500 million weekly impressions. These companies are trusting us with their data. They let us process over 50 million data points in the last 2 months alone to improve the performance of their ad campaigns. And the same way these companies trust us with their data, we ask you to trust us with your investment. We are raising a $1 million round meant to help us support our growing customer demand. Our servers are literally on fire. We have upgraded them twice during the program. We now need more resources to take an even bigger step. We need more machine power, more engineers, and this is where you can make a difference. We are Bubbleye. We are transforming the mobile ecosystem as we know it. We are creating new, more sustainable, more scalable opportunities. The last time this happened, it brought the most valuable company in the world. Now, if you want to be part of this, please do reach out to us. This is your chance. We'll be at our booth. We'll be very happy to show you how we work our magic. Thank you very much.